How blessed today. I'm very grateful for another year of orbiting the sun. Yes, it's Cake and Candles Day, and I'm very blessed to have been treading on this Mother Earth for over that many decades. That's not too bad. Today, being my birthday, I'm bringing a gift. I'm bringing a gift of those that have been following me know that my love is this beautiful fermented food. And last year, on this very day, I launched my online How to Ferment course, and I'm very grateful for everyone who bought it and has followed along with it and got great results. So now we're adding to that. So if you've already bought it, there's no need to do anything. We're adding to it a group. I've now come a long way in my 12 months. I've reflected today. I've been out in the garden. What a beautiful day to be in our beautiful garden, to harvest the food. And when you're doing that, it's a great time that you can reflect. You can reflect on your life, and you can also reflect on all our past ancestors who have done this all before us. It's the same with this amazing food. This food, you think of how humble that when you hold something like the cabbage in your hand and it turns into this. And you think of all those people who have done it for many generations before us. They did it to preserve their food. But now science has jumped on board and they know the connection of that happy gut, happy mind. You also know the connection of that good bacteria, that those mighty invisible organisms, aka the microbes, that do all the work for us. Our role as a human is very small. We just have to set up the right environment. And then all those wonderful fermenting fairies that we have floating all around, from right down to starting in the soil, they do all the work for us. They produce gut-loving goodness. So how they work is they work like an outside gut. So they pre-digest that cabbage for us. So their food is like the starch and the sugar. So they eat that out of it, and that's why we call it sauerkraut, meaning sour cabbage. And we know that that produces many strains of bacteria that you can't get from out of a tablet. You can't get it from out of a packet. You can't get it from something that's processed. Well, you can, but it's not going to hit down to where it needs to go. So it's our job to show you how to do it the correct way. And that's what we do. So with the group, the idea of the group is that you get to implement something each month. It keeps you motivated. It keeps you, we develop friendships. That's what it's all about. It's not just there to sell you a course. It's there to keep you going for as long as you want to. With my little team that's come on board, it's run by my son. It's run by Thierry, my amazing 18-year-old son. He's jumped on board. He does a lot of behind-the-scenes work. He's the one that answers a lot of your queries, and he knows it because he's been doing this all his life. And that's what I want to do. We want to plant the seed so that seed can grow, and then you'll share it with others. So have a look in my bio, and you will see how to ferment plus group. Now, I'm not a big one for discounting, but because it's my birthday, I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give it to you at 50% off, and that will run for 1 week. You will have a code that you can put in, birthday. So when you put the birthday in, when you go to go in there, you'll get 50% off, and you've got it for lifetime. Lifetime's a funny thing. You hear it in all this online stuff, and you think, well, how can it be lifetime? Well, lifetime can mean like billions of years, but in this case, it's for the lifetime of the Gut Academy that my son runs. So if something was to happen, he would give you plenty of warning, and we've also got it set up that it would come to you so that you would have at least a month to download everything, so you won't ever miss out. And with the group, it is live, and you'll get a live question and answer time with me, so you'll always have access to me of any questions that you ever have, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So if you think that you can work with the weird old wacky hippie in heels, we would love to have you on board. big love and bacteria.